We used to rely on each other to learn. We were once an oral culture. Everything we knew, we had learned from others. We transferred our knowledge and experiences through word of mouth. As time has progressed, we have switched from a strictly oral culture to a print culture. Movable text and the invention of the printing press have revolutionized society. We are no longer reliant on each other to exchange knowledge in real time. We can access an unlimited amount of knowledge in an instant. With books and newspapers and magazines, and eventually the internet, we have been able to do anything.
So it is to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent.
There is no arguing that our world has benefited from the invention of the printing press and print culture, but I worry, have we become too independent of each other? Have we forgotten our ability to learn from each other? With our own special interests and our individual learning journeys, I wonder, what do you know?
My name's Arturo, and one random fact a lot of people may not know is that Lucille Ball of I Love Lucy fame is responsible for Star Trek and Mission Impossible. Her studio, Desi Lupin, was actually the ones that put those two shows on the air, which led to all these crazy movies and stuff like that. So Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz are two people that I feel a lot of people nowadays don't have enough respect for or give enough credit to.
My name is Leo Leonardo, and the St. Louis Cardinals have 11 World Series championships.
Hi, I'm Kiki, and 84% of statistics are made up.
Did you know the iPhone 7 type of motherboard issue that currently isn't being recalled by Apple, where the sound just gives out completely?
My name's Daniel. I'm a network engineering major, and what I know is how to set up routes and static routes. It sounds super exciting, I know, but it's actually the thing that holds all businesses and infrastructures together. Every building, school, business is all held together by networking. They're the big servers that you see in some units. Some of them are data, other are just standard networking units. I know how to set up your routers and make sure that your internet works. And I also know how to set up those policies that you need to set so the internet keeps working. Also, sometimes when things go down, usually you call my office and you know what you say? Hey, it's not working, and we tell you to turn it on and off again.
A fun fact is you could mix morphine and acetic anhydride to create heroin and acetic acid.
Maurice Sendak's classic book, Where the Wild Things Are, was supposed to be titled Where the Wild Horses Are, but he realized he couldn't draw horses, so he changed it to things instead.
So hi, I'm Pamela Robert, and I'm a professor here at Roosevelt University, and I teach sociology. And one thing I want to tell everyone about college and college professors is that we actually do have a life outside of the university. My life happens to include being a martial artist, which I know most of you probably don't associate such a hobby with your college professors, and that's what I'd like you to know. We do have another life too. Thanks.
My name is Samuel Wallace. I'm 27 years old. I know that pirates, when they buried their treasure, it wasn't for them to get it back. They'd use it as a bargaining chip in case they get caught. They'd be like, hey, you reduce my sentence, and I'll tell you where this treasure is buried.
My name is Elisa Wilbon, and my fun fact is Sweden and Finland are the only two places that have the Mick vegan burger.
My name is Alex Munier. I'm 19, and the only two letters that don't appear on the periodic table are J and Q.
Kaylee Costello, 23, and fun fact I think everyone should know is that 80% of our oxygen comes from phytoplankton in the ocean. So yeah, it doesn't come from the rainforest because they use all their oxygen they're producing. We get ours from the ocean. So it's just these little microscopic creatures doing photosynthesis from the sun and just creating that oxygen, getting that flow from the waves. Oh, it's beautiful. And so anyway, photoplankton.
Did you know that Vincent van Gogh didn't start painting until he was 27 years old, and he still painted almost 900 paintings in his lifetime?
With our own different experiences and interests, we all possess a unique bank of knowledge within ourselves. If we encourage the curiosities in others and ask more of the right questions, It would give opportunity for very interesting and informative conversations. We don't all know the same things, but we all know something. The question is, what do you know?